anything to do with.
Yeah.
But he's a gross guy.
Yeah,
gives him a fake gun.
He does a good job.
Oh, my God. And I love Willem Dafoe.
This is the Grindhouse Podcast. We're coming to get you, Barbara.
Welcome back to the Grindhouse Podcast. I am your host, Cheese Film. And today I am joined with two legendary creatures from the Magic the Gathering universe. Yes, we should be doing a collab, but Wizards of the Coast has not gotten back with us yet.
New Spider-Man cards coming out. They come with the figures.
They come.
Oh, cool.
So allegedly,
figure.
you'd have to buy the figure to get the card.
What figure? Like a
SpongeBob or Spider-Man figure, because they're doing a Spider-Man set.
That's cool. But I am joined with Mr. Hecubus,
Thank you very much.
the
Listen,
creature from the Black Lagoon.
this is a snakeskin jacket. It represents my individuality and belief in personal freedom.
Randy, what is that a reference to?
The Wild at Heart.
Yes, Wild at Heart. A Nicolas Cage movie that I was not excited to see until I saw that Mr. David Lynch directed it. And then I was like, okay. Let's see how these two
David
get
Lynch
along.
was not going to direct it. He was just going
No.
to produce it. And then he read the book by Barry Gifford.
Yep.
And decided to direct it too. That he wears a snakeskin. I got a picture of the snakeskin jacket, Randy Fish. I'm pretty
You
sure.
better. He doesn't shut up about it.
Yeah, and he says that in it. It's like a
Yeah,
recurring
it's a
theme.
cool line, too.
Nicolas Cage was walking down the street in Los Angeles someplace, and I think it was
Hollywood
a
Boulevard.
secondhand store name. It's called like Armadillo or something. And he saw that jacket, and he's like, "I've got to buy that." And this is like 5 years before the movie came out. And then he's like, he tells David Lynch, "I'd like to incorporate this in there." And then, yeah, that's why. Because the guy in the book don't ever talk about his snakeskin jacket.
Well, it fits. It doesn't feel out of place.
No.
And as a matter of fact, it feels very Lynchian to have in here.
Yeah.
And to be something that the character focuses on. Like
Yeah, it really does.
A couple things before we get started. This is our third David Lynch movie. I don't think I've seen as much David Lynch before in my entire life than I have doing stuff for this podcast.
I like David Lynch movies. They're good.
But Courtney watched about an hour and 5 minutes of this with me last night. And this was her very first David Lynch movie.
Huh.
And I will get into her reaction to this. And I
can't wait to hear it.
yeah.
All right, Wild at Heart came out in 1990.
1990.
Stars Nicolas Cage and Laura Dern. Mm-hmm. Willem Dafoe, Crispin Glover's in it. Diane Ladd, Isabella Rossellini, and Harry Dean Stanton.
Why did you say it like that?
That's how David Letterman used to say it. Isabella Rossellini. Diane Ladd is Laura Dern's mom, by the way.
Laura Dern has been in... Maybe I watched a David Lynch movie by myself. I don't remember, but she's in a lot of his
Did
stuff.
you see Mulholland Drive?
Not yet.
How
Maybe I
about
did.
Inland Empire? Because she's in that too.
No, but she's been in Blue Velvet.
She was in Blue Velvet.
She's
All right,
in
listen.
this.
Laura Dern, Harry Dean Stanton, Grace Zabriskie, Sherilyn Fenn, David Patrick Kelly, Freddie Jones, Jack Nance, Frances Bay, and Cheryl Lee have either been in a David Lynch or are about to be in a David Lynch movie. All of those people, like everybody in this movie.
Is there a new David Lynch movie coming out? That
Well,
I'm
no,
aware
but
of?
after this
Oh,
is
from
Fire
the
Walk with
90s.
Me.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And Cheryl Lee plays Laura Palmer.
This was a movie also recommended to us by, I believe, another one of Courtney's family members.
I think this is like the basically, it's not a sequel to Blue Velvet, but thematically, and it
yes.
kind of feels like it could be.
I was thinking the same thing.
It definitely takes place in the same universe, man.
Super glad we didn't watch together because it would have gotten uncomfortable.
Oh yeah,
This movie is...
it was controversial. It was good. And NC-17 until they cut some of the stuff out.
Wow.
Yeah, and the violence and sex in it were a big deal back in the day.
Yeah, well, and so, like, I I just wasn't expecting this movie particularly, but to have just this much sex in it. Like, it feels like it happens every 15 minutes.
Laura Dern refuses to do nudity, and she did it for this movie because she trusted David Lynch, and it wasn't gratuitous.
I think there's only one time that she shows off her body at all.
Yeah, I don't think it's often, but yeah. But she doesn't
implied.
do it. She's not. She's one of those ones that I don't do that.
Right, and you know, I'm not gonna say it was cool of her to do it here, you know, because all the nudity you're seeing here is just a bunch of topless women.
Yeah, right.
Of various shapes and sizes, and like she's just putting her bra back on, like
yeah, right. Like that. That's not gratuitous.
No,
it's it fits.
Like they just had sex, and they film the sex very. I could say like maybe enchantingly, like we see the sheets and like
it's a love story.
Yeah, and it's romantic. Like it's never how it is in like Blue Velvet, where you just like
You're right. It's a different kind of thing.
Yeah, he does put the romance and like
passion.
Passion into this, like that. I wasn't really expecting from it, especially coming off of the last Lynch movie I saw.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So having it be a surprise to me that it's just that sexually charged, I was like, man, this is a movie I'm super glad I wasn't watching with my dad.
You need to know who you're watching this movie with if you watch with somebody else.
It kind of plays around with the nonlinear storytelling.
A little bit, yeah.
It features a lot of flashbacks, but they're not. It's weirdly done. They're flashbacks in the sense of
it's like they cut to it like it's part more of the story instead of like a fade or a.
No, yeah, and like it's kind of almost, and it's a black comedy. It's a black comedy, romantic crime drama thriller. Which is
right.
Where do you put this movie on your shelf?
This is like Medea.
Not that kind of black comedy. So, like, if you were to like make a comedic movie where it's like, remember that time I told you about at the taco shop, and then it cuts to, hey, this is a good taco shop, and then it cuts back. Like they're not, like that's how it's doing. It's like it's constantly like flashing back to things they're actively talking about right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like it's not a, you know, well, when I was a young girl. And then like, you have like a 10-minute thing. It's literally kind of like a Family Guy cutaway almost.
Almost, yeah.
Except for one reoccurring flashback, which is connected to Laura Dern's character's very traumatic backstory.
Yeah, right.
With her father burning alive. This movie is a pretty wild trip.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of Wizard of Oz references in it. And some of them I thought were kind of funky to be in there, but then there was one...
Like the Good Witch? Like at the end where she floats down in a bubble?
Because you have this reoccurring thing where I think Laura Dern's character just absolutely loves the Wizard of Oz. Or it's what she threw herself into because, again, she has some serious mental traumas.
Uh-huh.
And she's constantly seeing the Wicked Witch of the East, not the Wicked Witch of the West.
Right.
Which Dorothy accidentally kills. Right? Which I thought was a pretty interesting character to be seeing.
Like, the way the Wizard of Oz is, all those people are real people.
Yeah.
And I think the Wicked Witch is supposed to be her mom.
I do too.
And that's why at one point she's got lipstick all over her face and she's red instead of green. That's what I got from that. It's weird.
I don't know if, because you see her on a broomstick, like just kind of in the darkness every now and again, like she's imagining it. I don't know if they're played by the same actress, but I kind of got that feeling.
Right. Probably
just
was.
off the bat.
Yeah.
Because her mom in this is just an overbearing nightmare woman.
Yeah.
And for a little bit there, I was like, how old is Laura Dern supposed to be? Because she's acting like a teenager.
Right.
Is she supposed to be 16 and Nick Cage is being a predator and taking her across country? But she's 20 years old and he's older. I don't know if they ever say his name, but
I don't think so, but I think they're, comparable ages.
4 years, like she was 16 when her father died, and now she's 20.
Right.
So it's about 4 years, and he was still driving for this mob boss.
Right, but he could have been 18 then.
Yeah. He was a young-looking guy. He loves Elvis.
Loves Elvis.
And he just wants to get on the road. Like, he doesn't feel like a 40-year-old man. They do kind of feel like they're 20s, 25, 30s.
Yeah, definitely.
They're
I think they're in their 20s. They're supposed to be. Because, when they go to that bar and the music that's playing.
Yeah. The rock and roll.
No, the heavy metal music, the thrash metal music, and then he sings the Elvis song.
Yeah. Do you guys know this one? Is Nick Cage singing that song?
Yeah, he sings those songs. He's doing his Elvis stuff, yeah. And he sings Love Me Tender at the end.
Okay. Because I was like, damn, that's really good. That's a good voice. I didn't think he would be a good singer.
Well, he's doing an impression of Elvis. So.
But it sounds like a good
it is a good impression
voice,
of Elvis.
Like it's not, I'm Nick Cage. I'm going to sing. And because he's got a bad Southern accent.
Yeah.
Like it's very bad, and she does too.
Yeah.
But again, in these kind of movies where everything's upside down, it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It works.
Yeah. You don't question it. But this movie has a lot of references to Wizard of Oz. I didn't even know this is based on a book till now.
Right.
And I kind of don't know if that was in the book or not.
The Wizard of Oz stuff?
Yeah.
It's not. I read the book, too. And the book is like a pretty straightforward kind of thing. Like the cover that I had was from the movie. I read it after I watched the movie. And these characters are more characters
in the book
than they are in the book.
Okay. So the addition of all this, I really want to know when he thought of it, because when Willem Dafoe gets introduced, he's a massive creep.
Yeah.
And there's a part.
Oh, what the hell's his name? I want to say Joel Cairo, but it ain't that.
No, it's Bobby
Peru.
Peru, yeah. Peru like the country.
Like the country. So he was. I saw an interview with him last night. He was talking about this movie, and he said he loved that David Lynch was just direct. He's like, "Here's your costume," and like usually they have a conversation, all that. He's like, "This is what you're wearing, and your dentist appointment's tomorrow." He's like, "What are you talking about?"
Oh my god!
And they made those dentures for his face so that it would be good.
There's one part in this where I was like, wow, those are fake teeth. And it's when he's leaving the hotel room. Every other time I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, they look really good.
Mouth?
Yeah.
It's gross. Do you have a picture of the dentures?
I think that might be the only
picture of him with messed up teeth.
Yeah.
So
that's it.
I ironically that we brought this up, I was talking with Courtney. I was like, I'm very glad you stopped when you did, because I don't think you would have liked this movie after this part. And I just got the close up of the two mouths. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just there's a close up.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff is uncomfortable, and I think it's supposed to be on purpose.
But right after that scene, Laura Dern taps her red heels 3 times as she's having a crying episode.
Right.
And like, is this the moment that was like, oh, I should connect this more to the Wizard of Oz? Because that, if you wouldn't have thought of it, you know what I mean? Like that, it's a good reference that she's in a place, she's running away from home, she's in a seedy hotel, this guy's creeping on her, she's tapping her 3 because she just wants to go home.
Yeah.
And
he only does that to screw with her head, too. That was the only, he wasn't trying to assault her. He just wanted to, mentally assault her.
Right, yeah.
And it worked. And when this movie came out,
it had a lot of backlash.
Critics they said the yellow brick road leads straight to hell. And that's basically it.
It's got a happy-ish ending, though.
I think it has a happy ending because they get together. He was going to leave with, because she has a baby with him at the very end.
He goes to jail.
And he's like, I don't want to be a bad influence on you and the boy, and leaves. And then the good witch convinced him to go back. And he's got that broken nose.
Huge
It's so
broken nose.
it looks great.
I do like how so we kind of jumped all over the place. With
Yeah,
this.
we are. Totally
So before we go back to like the narrative of the story here, I do like how you have just these group of gangsters or street thugs or whatever they are, Saturday morning villains surround him. And he does the cool guy thing where he smokes a cigarette, and they beat him up.
Yeah.
He goes down. He sees a good witch. He's like, "She loves you, and you love her. What are you doing?" Like they literally knock some sense into him.
Don't run away from love, or something like that.
They literally knock sense into him.
Yeah,
because he stands up. He's like, "Sorry about all that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go." And then just leaves. Okay.
Lee's runs on top of the cars. And gets with the girl, and sings the song.
"Love Me Tender,"
Yeah.
and then the credits roll. So, going through the story of this, they run away from her crazy mom, who's trying to keep them apart,
right? Because he knows that she had Laura Dern's dad killed,
which he doesn't seem to give two craps about.
No, he doesn't
at all, and he keeps like, "That's none of my business."
Right.
That was you. And like she's just so hung up on it that she can't let things be, and ends up getting her boyfriend lawyer killed.
Yeah, Harry Dean Stanton.
Yeah.
She's like two-timing them. She's like, because she's with Marcellus Santos and him, and like Santos basically kills. He's like, I'll kill Sailor if I get to kill him too. Mm-hmm. And she doesn't want him to get killed, but he does get killed.
So and he wants those two separated. She hires this lawyer guy who's a good bounty hunter too, to find them. He hasn't found him quick enough, so she puts a hit out on him.
Right.
And it would end up getting the boyfriend killed, and they don't ever really catch up to Nicolas Cage.
No.
Because I don't think Willem Dafoe is related to him, Santos, at all.
Well, isn't that where...
But
they hook up with him at Big Tuna. Mm-hmm. And as Isabella Rossellini, because she knows that he's got a hit out on him, and she lies to him.
Yeah, but they're not...
And that's not at the same place, though, right? They, like, go visit her and
first,
then go.
And then,
okay.
I don't know how they're connected.
Because they do that robbery.
And he's going to kill him right then and there.
Yeah, but he might just be killing him to keep the money.
Well, I don't even know, because which is just all weird Lynchian stuff. Because he, was like, "Oh, okay, who are you in this Florida or Texas little courtyard where the hotel rooms are?" He's shooting porn.
They're making one of them pornographic movies.
Yeah, over there. And then he comes out and he's like, "I'm Bobby Peru like the country." And from there, almost assaults his girlfriend, then goes out and talks to him, drives him all the way out to a bar, gets him drunk, says, "We're going to go do a job. Is good money going to set you and your girl up for life?" He's like, "Okay." Then he finds out he's got a hit on him. And then he's like, "Well, maybe mistakes will happen before, during, or after the thing." So like, well, then why? This is a whole lot of work for nothing you have anything to do with.
Yeah.
But he's a gross guy.
Yeah,
gives him a fake gun.
He does a good job.
Oh my God. And I love Willem
He's
Dafoe.
great.
He's a nasty man.
He is.
So that's basically the plot of the whole thing. And then they robbed this bank in the middle of nowhere that I thought was a gas station at first. Just because, where is this? Cops show up, gun down Willem Dafoe, take Cage in. Cage goes to jail for 6 years.
Right.
Comes out and gets the sense knocked into him. That's kind of your story.
Yeah.
But along the way, you're just kind of filled with this... almost like you've been awake for too long.
Yeah, it is kind of like that.
Because like there's just strange things that happen here and there. Like when they're driving out there and they find that...
girl!
Sorry.
That's all right.
Allergies.
The wrecked car with the dead guy and the girl who's
has a head injury.
That's the last one I saw.
So we got clips on TikTok and stuff like that, and one of them it's just us about to talk, and we just hear talk.
That's a good one.
Real loud. And it's just that, like, random weird stuff like that. I almost felt like Tommy in a way. Which one's the last one?
Why it's happening? I don't know why.
He's allergic to David Lynch movies.
Allergic to this guy.
Which guy?
Which guy? Nance. Perennial David Lynch actor, Jack Nance.
Man, I just lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
Talk about.
It's like you've been up too long.
Yeah, or like The Who. Tommy's The Who. Mm-hmm. Flip that. The Who's Tommy. Where, especially when the beans come out of the TV, where you're just like, what is happening?
Right.
So you keep cutting back to the mom, and she's getting increasingly more and more and more like
Insane.
yeah,
Yeah.
and doing just weird things like covering herself in lipstick or going.
I think that's
ballistic.
just choices Diane Ladd made because, like, when she's drinking that
yeah.
the martini, and she just gets more and more unhinged.
And when Cage comes out, like she's just a picture of her,
Yeah.
and it just kind of like disappears.
Well, doesn't water get thrown on it?
And like it melts. Yeah, the
Yeah,
ice,
like the witch. Yeah.
Which is kind of like, you know, like I'm cutting her out. We're living our life.
Yeah.
She's a terrible person to keep in my life, kind of thing. And yeah, it's just stuff like that. It's just like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Why is this here?
And I think it's a lot like Blue Velvet, and like if you were just driving from Texas to California or whatever, you're not going to see what's underneath the dark underbelly of everywhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
And all these people live there.
They do have the title name drop in this a couple of times.
Yeah.
Which I thought I was like, you said it, you know. But it is definitely an experience kind of movie. Like
It is.
it's about as tame, I think, as David Lynch has been.
Yeah, I think
that we've explored on this podcast.
this is where he's going.
Straight.
No, the other way around. Like this is like this, and then Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me is even more than this. There's not as much sex in it, but and then I think then Lost Highway is just a weirdness, and then he kind of backs off with Mulholland Drive and that one I was telling you about upstairs about the guy, the true story.
Yeah.
The guy goes to his brother's funeral
With a lawnmower.
Yeah, and then like Inland Empire, I haven't seen that yet, but that like the line between reality and fantasy are completely blurred there, which I think is cool. And it's just he gets more mainstream maybe, or the mainstream catches up with him. But it's not like this is weird. The characters are not as bold as in this one and Firewalk with Me and stuff.
Well, and like, cause I'm sitting here, I'm thinking like, this isn't. Cause I guess when he started with Eraserhead, that was as much that was him as it's gonna get.
Yeah,
Everything else from then, you can see his mind working, but nothing has gotten that surreal.
Right, exactly. Because there's a lot of weird images in everything he does.
Yeah.
But like, it really works the ones in the Elephant Man because it's showing a piece of history because we don't live in that kind of world anywhere. And then like Blue Velvet, like the fence.
Yeah.
Or the people driving by in the fire truck, or this with the fire and stuff. Just weird images that don't really make any sense.
It could be that he just is writing more.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like, okay, he's got his thing, which is I'm weird and quirky. But then you're like, okay, well, that could only ride me maybe one or two. I actually have to put thought into it, or just in general, maybe he was like, I didn't love blank on this, so I changed this. And you're saying his movies are similar, where they have that weirdness, but I think if I had to relate it, there's somebody I watch a show. It starts off, everybody thinks the first part's the worst, and then progressively gets better. But literally, the dude just got better at writing as it went.
Oh,
so
I know
he
what you're
just
saying.
got better
Yeah.
at what he did.
Yeah, I think he just, evolved as a guy because he was younger when he made Eraserhead.
Yeah, very.
Or even like Dune has weird looking stuff. Did you ever see Dune?
Not yet.
Okay, so you don't get that right.
I have
It's
not
got weird
seen
stuff.
Dune. I have not seen Lynch's Dune. I have not seen the new Dunes. I've not seen anything to do with Dune. I've not
Those
even
new
read
Dunes
it.
are phenomenal.
That's what everybody's saying.
The
So I'm
first
going
time
to
I
watch Lynch's first, and then I'm going to watch those other two.
Yeah, because you didn't read the books either.
Didn't
so
read the books.
Who cares?
I'm literally going into it.
After I watched the first Dune, I was like, that's like Star Wars. It was that good.
Wow.
Watching the first time Star Wars. But the music in Lynch's Dune is phenomenal. It's great. Way better. I don't remember who did Denis Villeneuve's Dune music, but Toto did Lynch's, and it's great.
Do they have Africa in it?
No.
I don't think I got the budget for that. There it is. So it had a budget of $10 million. It only made $14.6 million.
A lot of
a
places
big
wouldn't
hit.
play it, and it's rated R. It was
Yeah.
from NC-17 to rated R.
Which NC-17 was basically you're not getting any money on.
Right, yeah.
It's one step down
almost
from rated X.
X,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which
So it goes
no,
R, then NC-17?
then X.
Yeah.
Yeah. So R is not as far as it goes. R just means
seems weird.
restricted.
That seems
You have to be
interesting.
18 to see it. NC-17.
Nobody under 17 can go watch it.
Yeah. So
That's
like,
like
you couldn't go
Terrifier.
with your dad.
Terrifier had, you had to be ID'd. And,
Yeah, right.
And they had security outside the theater.
Then yeah.
So you
I
couldn't
don't
just
doubt
sneak in there.
Right.
And then X is basically straight up porn.
No, triple X is perfect porn. X is adult stuff. Like, it could be X for violence.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but if a movie is rated X,
Everybody assumes
it's just going to be
sex,
porn.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or just adult themes, because Fritz the Cat is a cartoon
Oh
that's
my
rated
God,
X, and it's not.
very not for kids.
No, it's not for kids.
Oh my
It's
God.
animation for adults.
And that right there is your biggest argument for animation's not for kids too.
Yeah, right.
Because I wouldn't say well animated. It's kind of
Maybe for its time, it's pretty good.
Yeah, but it was also counterculture, anti-establishment too,
Yeah.
and so the establishment's the people that come up with the ratings. You know what I mean? So you just go give
When
a
did-
middle finger to them.
It's not Felix the Cat.
No.
Fritz
That's
the Cat.
Fritz the Cat.
Felix is the actual,
kid one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember Heathcliff?
It looks almost exactly the
It's
same.
animated like that, like
Yeah.
like a TV cartoon.
Kind of, yeah. It's Basky.
Yeah, it's not anime. Well, it's not even anime like it's Lord of the Rings movie. It's
No,
just
it's not rotoscope.
It's handmade. It's hand drawn animation, but it's not fluid hand drawn animation. You know, like it's
It's own thing, man.
its own thing, and it is its own world, and it's I don't really want to watch it, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's not a happy world.
No, right? It's hard. But going back to this, I have written down here that nobody really knows why the Wizard of Oz stuff is in here.
It didn't make very much money. It wasn't a hit or anything, but it did. Like Dancer in the Dark won the Palme d'Or at
It did,
at Cannes.
and it was a controversial opinion
Yeah,
to have
right.
it win. It's also got a pretty cult following,
Yeah.
especially among clearly Lynch
thing,
fans.
Yeah.
But people,
If you like David Lynch
Like
movies, this is right up your alley.
if you're a little worried to watch David Lynch movies, I think this is a pretty safe starter too.
Yeah.
Because it does have that happy ending.
Maybe more safe than Blue Velvet.
Yes.
Which has not a bad ending.
No.
It is a happy ending.
It's
Kinda.
it's dark. It's just a dark
Yeah.
movie, man. It's not.
It is a
what I was
dark movie that's set in reality, and there's people, the criminals,
Yeah.
the underworld. It's there, and he just gives you a look at it.
But yeah, so I mean, overall, I would say this is one of the most tame ones. I brought up earlier that Courtney, this was her
Yeah.
first introduction to David Lynch, and she watched an hour and 5 minutes. That's where I paused it so that we could go to bed, and I resumed it this morning. She's just like, what the hell is going on? What is all this? What am I watching? Is what she kept saying. And I was like, are you struggling with following what's going on? And she's like, I mean, not once I start like thinking about what I just saw, like then I can get it. I was like, yeah, this is probably the most linear and narratively speaking, like safe David Lynch movie I've seen so far. Like this is very scene to scene.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then
except for the flashbacks, you don't know it's a flashback until you find out that's what they're talking about.
Yeah. But even then, like I followed it. I understood what I was watching. Sure. And just to have her be like, what is this? What's going on? Why is the audio getting weird here? Why, like all this kind of question and stuff. And I'm like, I wanted to show you Eraserhead because I wanted to see your take on it. If this is your take on this one, I super want to know what you're going to think of that one. And it's just fun watching people explore the world of David Lynch.
Yeah.
Because being somebody who's, fairly new into Lynchian ideologies and themes, it's fun to grow with other people growing with you. But back to the Wizard of Oz stuff, people kind of just think that it's in there because Cage is basically living in a fantasy, wanting to be Elvis.
Right.
That it just adds to the fantasy realm.
Yeah.
On Laura Dern's side. By the way, Laura Dern, great actress.
Yeah, she is.
Phenomenal.
She is great.
The first thing I ever saw her in, and only ever knew her from, was Jurassic Park.
Right.
Until The Last Jedi. And then she's Admiral Holdo, and then I was like, oh, she's the girl from Jurassic Park. Now I've seen her in a lot of other things. And, like, young Laura Dern, I think, is a phenomenal actress. Older Laura Dern, I think, is a great, like, psychologist role. Because she plays a therapist in Marriage Story.
Okay.
And, man, does it feel like they got just a therapist to play. Like, she embodies it. She's just such a good actress. That, like, whatever role she's playing, even this, where she's, like, some Southern North Carolinian woman who's just on the run with her boyfriend. Like, I'm like, yeah, okay, I can see it.
She's totally one of those, like Dustin Hoffman.
She disappears.
Totally disappears.
Like, the entire time I was like, oh, it's Nick Cage doing Nick Cage stuff.
Right.
Which I think works really well with David Lynch, more than I think it works well with, like, the Coen brothers or anybody else. I think David Lynch worked well with him.
Yeah.
Because how he acts, especially in this, is very, like, bombastic and confident, walking with his chest first. Mm-hmm. But he's also, like, a gentleman. Yeah. It worked better in this world than I feel like it did in, like, Raising Arizona. No. I don't like Raising Arizona. But, so overall, I'm very happy I got this. I got a copy of this because you said you couldn't even find it.
No.
And I don't know if Randy was able to find it either.
Negative.
Okay. So I went on Amazon and I found a Blu-ray for like $25.
Yeah, right. You got to buy a physical copy to watch it right now.
And it came and I was like, oh, this is such a cool cover. Because I had the option of DVD cover.
You get the cover.
Oh, I could have put it up there. And this one, it kind of looks like an old tattoo.
Yeah, it looks exactly like a tattoo.
So having that is it'd be the color cover. Oh, he's gonna zoom in.
What's that heart with a
dagger
with
in
a dagger through and it says Wild at Heart. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
It does. You're good. I got it.
There you go. Wild at Heart. I like this cover. And if you look at the back, it's all in, like, Chinese. So I was like, oh, no. Am I going to be able to watch this? But, no, it's all in English. Like, I was so concerned.
Yeah.
Because, I like David Lynch. I like David Lynch movies. And I've been enjoying this David Lynch theme we've got going on. But, yeah, so it's just overall just a pretty solid, straightforward movie, I thought.
Yeah, it is. And I I think like you gotta. I wouldn't recommend it to somebody that I don't think would like anybody
It's
else.
very violent and sexual.
Right, and weird. It's got that weirdness, and if people can't handle that, they're not going to like it.
Yeah.
But if you like David Lynch, anything else by him, you'd like this.
You like this too. Yeah, won a lot of accolades at the film festival. It was not well reviewed on Rotten Tomatoes. Got a 66 on the 56 reviews. 56 reviews gave it a 66% approval rating. We're gonna take a quick break. I don't even remember what I was saying. Welcome back. I came back.
Yeah, we were talking about where if you could recommend it or not, and if you're a Lynch fan, you like this movie. But other people, you'd have to know who they were, obviously, and like I would recommend it to Randy Official, but like your mother's not going to like it.
No,
I think
she'd
she's
hate
seen
it.
it too and didn't care for it.
So, no, okay, so that's not really anything. What do you think is like a movie that has been made that you think if David Lynch would have made it would have been better?
Well, we should have asked that yesterday.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
because I always thought that Willy Wonka would be the perfect realm for David Lynch to play around in.
I would think of Willy Wonka like Wild at Heart, and it wouldn't be a kids movie anymore, and it certainly wouldn't be a musical. You know
Has
what I mean?
he done any musicals?
I don't think so.
Maybe he should. Well, maybe he should have, because he has passed,
Yeah, right.
which sucks. I really would have liked to get him on the podcast,
Yeah, that would have been cool.
but in spirit he is here.
Yeah.
We love him. We love him. I don't know. I think the world of Roald Dahl can lend itself really
I
heavily.
get
to
where
the-
you're going with that, but I think that would be violent. Like the kids wouldn't make it. Do you know what I
In
mean?
that original one with Gene Wilder, it's not implied that they make it.
Yeah.
They don't ever come out of that factory.
Well, yeah, they don't show them coming out because they just go through the roof of the.
They do,
grass
and that's
elevator.
kind of how it ends.
Yeah.
And I mean, the Tim Burton one shows that the kids made it out fine, and they have their now quirks,
Yeah.
but overall they're alive. And this one, like, he's like, "Where's that go?" He says, "The incinerator. We only light it on Tuesdays. Today's Tuesday." Like, he just kind of shrugs him off. Like, I don't know. It's just,
Did you ever hear that?
it's
theory?
already dark.
Do you know what Snowpiercer is?
I've heard this.
That's
yeah.
great. And I'm like, yep, that's what it is.
I also think it's a little weird that they made the Chalamet prequel to the Wilder movie.
Yeah. I didn't watch it, but
And everybody kept telling me, no, it's its own thing, its own thing. So he, A, looks just like Gene Wilder did. B, they're singing Pure Imagination.
oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh my God, come on. Forget about it.
And then it turns out that it's exactly it.
Yeah.
And I guess they're having a spin-off Oompa Loompa show on Max or something.
Pass.
Everything's getting a spin-off now.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty's getting a spin-off. The President's getting his own spin-off show. That was just announced at Comic-Con.
Not gonna watch that.
I'm not either. And like, not everything needs a spin-off.
No,
man.
it doesn't.
Like,
And you know what? Rick and Morty's going downhill.
I think this last season was the best it's been in like 4 years.
I don't think it's not in any way. And the last one I watched was forgettable.
I'm half tempted to ask which one it is, but I think
whichever
it's
was-
even more funny if
I
it's
can't
just
remember.
Forgettable. The last one I saw was a Jerry
Yeah,
episode.
that was what I think you was talking about.
No, not the Jerry.
there was one
episode.
after
the one
the Jeffy
after
one.
that. The most recent one for today.
With
not today.
Morty's
today.
kid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thing.
Yeah.
I haven't even watched that episode yet. I've just seen it.
I've
on
only
the
seen clips of
Yeah,
it this
me
whole
too.
season. I've never seen an episode.
I've got it on Vudu, and it's not
You do?
censored. Yes.
Oh. I've
Oh,
been watching
sorry,
it on,
Fandango.
on Adult Swim, and it is. So I don't want to watch it with the swearing.
Why do they censor that on Adult Swim?
On the app.
Because, I don't know. Because they do that on Censorship is terrible
I
in
hate
anime. They
television.
do black. They just do a black spot overlaid over
lazy.
whatever they need to be censored. So it's
Sure.
like, oh, they're smoking, black to their mouth, black. Like, it's the worst. And I went to Crunchyroll where it's supposed to be. It's still censored. It's like, all right, I don't know where to even find it. Not
Funimation and Crunchyroll.
now are the same.
I figured that they were. I was like, why are
They
they two different
joined.
things?
They used to be rivals, but Crunchyroll bought them, I think. Or
I never heard of the other one, so it probably
Funimation?
was Crunchyroll bought the other one.
Well, I only had a
did hear
Funimation.
Funimation from Adult Swim.
I only had a Funimation account because I was watching My Hero Academia.
That's now just on there.
Huh?
Now that's just on there.
Yeah. Now it's just
A David Lynch anime would have been cool too.
I think
There-
that Junji Ito guy.
Is him.
Yeah, I think he's
Oh, really?
probably is. Have you seen anything to do with him?
No, I don't.
Mikey
I don't
likes
watch
it.
He's a horror artist, so it's
Is
not
he the
straight up-
Spiral guy?
Yes, Mikey has a bunch of his art.
Well, it's on Netflix too.
Yeah.
That Spiral. I saw a commercial for it. It's
That
pretty
one-
weird, man.
Uzumaki first episode looks really good, and then they ran out of money for the actual animation because you do need a lot of money for to make his stuff look good. You have to
That
put
emotion.
everything.
Wow.
But looks good the first episode. The rest of them don't look that good. Still good story, but
No, yeah. Well, because the story's already been written. It's just a Junji Ito
Yeah.
story, so they're just animating over it. And like that's another thing is like, if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's good still. Like anime and animation, really, it doesn't. I don't get that drop in quality.
there was a musician who made an anime movie.
The SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
No, it's like I don't remember it. Oh man, I'll look it up. But
A Japanese musician?
No, like American guy,
Huh.
and it's like I'll have to look it up, but I think it'd be up your alley more. But David Lynch.
Well, just talk. We're just talking to talk now.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna run out of room too, so we should probably wrap it up.
I got 130 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Well, we've run out of room before. I was getting nervous.
I did want to bring up a kind of, I guess, a closing note. Then, this is considered a black comedy.
Yeah.
I don't see how this is a black comedy.
Well, it's everything about it is dark.
Yeah.
So like
But it's not
Peru there, Bobby
immediately
Peru is like everything about him. It's kind of a joke, but it's not a pleasant joke.
okay, because like, I guess I just comparing it to like After Hours, which is also considered a black comedy.
Right.
That one I can get the comedic side of it because you're following one guy who's basically just like, could this get any worse?
Right.
And then it just always compounds in a worse way.
Yeah.
This one, it just kind of feels like a story. That's kind of my thing. Is I'm not nagging on it for being not comedic. I just don't see how it is a dark comedy, or even that you would want to consider it a dark comedy.
Yeah,
because
whoever
the
said
narrative
that
alone,
it's not a comedy
no.
at all. But there's things that are funny in it that are, something like Tom Segura's Hilarious or Horrible.
Uh-huh.
When he shows clips of stuff and people getting hurt. You know what I mean? And sometimes it is hilarious.
Does he show the clip of him pulling his?
Always. He milked that for like a year.
What?
When he broke his
ACL? Is it?
yeah, he broke his
He
arm
went to
and broke
do
his
a
leg for the dunk
layup Playing
contest.
basketball, and he goes to run up, and he
It was a
tears
dunk.
Oh,
his leg,
wow.
goes down immediately, just starts
Well,
crying because it's a
I
terrible,
haven't seen
terrible
that
injury.
one, but yeah,
You haven't
he
seen that
does
clip?
No.
Oh Lord, you feel bad for him too, because like that's it, you can't move.
Yeah.
You're done. Show's over. It's so painful. But I guess so. Looking at this quote here, the writer was quoted saying, "This is nothing like the book, or he ruined my book. I think everybody from the Time magazine to What's On in London was disappointed when I said this is fantastic. This is wonderful. This is a big dark musical comedy. So,
Yeah, I don't.
some guy named Gifford.
It's Barry or Larry. I said it earlier. The author of the book, and it's not a musical either.
No, he sings one song.
He sings two songs.
Well, I don't even consider "Love Me Tender" to be it because that's your credits rolling.
Okay, right.
You know?
So yeah, during the movie, he only sings one song.
But I will say, once it got to the point where he was walking towards the camera and like the thugs started surrounding him, I was like, man, this is gonna be so perfect if this is how it ends, and they just break out into a song and dance. Like they have a huge choreographed thing to whatever Elvis song you want it to be, and what a perfect way to end this. Is just like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
He says, I'm not going to raise my kid or love you anymore, and then just dances in the street and then walks away. But no, I do like the way it ends. And overall, I think this movie is a fantastic movie.
Yeah, it's good. Damn good.
And I would, to people who I know would watch it, I would recommend it. Mm. It's definitely something like you have to have a level of oh man, I hate when I forget words.
Suspension of disbelief?
Well, not even that. Like, you have not, like, take it with a grain of salt kind of thing.
Yeah.
To watch this movie, you have to get over the nudity. And it's not that it's gratuitous nudity, it's just that it's everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
It's constant. It's constant. They're constantly having sex. And there's constant boobs in this entire movie. So overall, if you're comfortable with stuff like that, watch this movie.
Yeah.
We've kind of skirted over the elephant in the room, and I don't know if we should even bring it up and talk about it, but there is a plot point where Laura Dern has been assaulted by her uncle.
And you see that it's not gratuitous because... you
see the aftermath of it.
Yeah, he gets killed. Yeah. The mother kills him. Yeah, gets him killed.
And that's kind of the thing. Where it's like,
and that's where she's protecting her mother or her daughter, and that's how she does it, basically, by having people killed.
Yeah.
So you believe that she'll have Sailor killed.
Yes. I mean, she doesn't regret putting the thing out.
No.
And like, there's a point where like she's like, "Please don't do it. Call off the hit." And he's like, "I'm in a killing mood," and you're like, "Okay, well." All right. She just kind of goes with it. I don't think that you're always supposed to be against the mom, though, because she is just kind of looking out for the best interest.
Yeah, it's just in a bad way.
She's just doing it poorly. I also thought, and I audibly went, "Oh, wow," when they rob the bank and Defoe's head gets shot off. And I don't think that was in certain regions of the movie when it was released. I think they might have cut it out. But man, I wasn't expecting that to happen. But Lord,
that's cool.
Great effect too.
Yeah.
It really took you. It was like, jeez, but anyway, we can wrap this up. Did you find what you were looking for, Mr. Randy Official? Nope. Well, then I have been Cheese Film.
Ricky, but sorry.
And I'm looking things on the internet.
Of course he is. He has got his private browser open. He said this movie's got boobies in it.
17 boobies.
And that's what the NC-17 means. It's
yeah, right.
This has been the Grindhouse Podcast. I have been your lovely host, Cheese Film. And we'll catch you on the next one. Be here, because we are, and we're not going anywhere. Rewind the video a couple times, because we're not leaving. Anyway, we love you. Stay safe. Eat slow. Cheese slow.
Do the Patreon thing, because we're going to start adding stuff to it pretty soon.
Go to the Patreon, the Grindhouse Podcast official Patreon. We have some posts up there already, and I think by the time this comes out, season 1, or the first couple episodes of Stranger Things will be talking about and will be on there. And if they aren't on there by the time you're watching this, they will be on in a couple weeks. So
Right. And
check it out.
I told you I want to try to do something with Pubert.
Yeah, a solo Hecubus thing with a...
And only because you got
because I
people
can't make
coming
it.
over.
Otherwise, I'd be there.
Yeah.
Because I do want to check that movie out. I haven't seen it. Isn't it based on a Lovecraft story?
Well, you could go there. I don't.
Okay.
Maybe it is. I don't remember. I saw it in like 1990, but it has that element to it at least, and it might be a Lovecraft thing. I don't know. Find out do the Patreon thing.
Do the Patreon.
Find out.
Check it out. We'll be there. We're here. We're there. We're everywhere. Like us. Like this video. Smash that subscribe button. Follow us on
Ring the
TikTok
bell.
and Facebook and Instagram. We've even got a subreddit. So go to the Grindhouse Podcast subreddit.
Oh yeah, I don't ever do
/
anything on that. I got to try to start looking at that.
You don't need to be on that.
That's where people go.
No, you don't need to be on that.
Oh, don't worry about it.
We were on Twitter until that just became a cesspool of fascists. So, like us everywhere else, we are the Grindhouse Podcast. Hoo-ha! Cheese film. Out.